What is up, you guys? I'm back with Michael Paul, and we are 15. How many minutes were?
We're 30 minutes in.
We are practically 30 minutes in for WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
Sorry, we got back a little bit late.
That's Michael Paul. I'm John, but people call me Taker on YouTube for short.
I'm not sure where they're at tonight, and I do have some news, but I will save that until a commercial break. In the meantime, let's go live to Friday Night SmackDown, and over time, we will figure out where they're at.
Disputed WWE Universal Championship Drew McIntyre takes on the honorary use of the Bloodline, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn had some words to say earlier on social media. I can't wait to watch Drew McIntyre and Sami battle.
And after watching that surreal, eerie Viking funeral last week, you have to wonder what New Day will have to say. The New Day do their best Lazarus impersonation. They're here live tonight.
I'm so thankful they're back. I thought last week was the end of it all.
It was symbolic. They weren't really involved in the feud.
That's great news. I mean, that is great news, honestly. The New Day's still alive. Okay.
The opponent weighing in at 285 pounds, Happy Corbin!
Well, it has been a rough couple of months for Happy Corbin.
Oh, geez, he's still got Byron, though.
Obviously back at SummerSlam, losing to my partner, Pat McAfee. What is wrong with Happy Corbin? Well, Corbin told us a bit earlier today that he thinks he's got it all figured out.
Ricochet has all the tools in the world, but he'll never be a superstar like me because he has no staying power. For him, it's always one step forward, two steps back. There is no way that little bump keeps me place.
Ricochet, as Corbin alluded to there, already owns a
Ricochet.
over Mr. Corbin. Corbin looking to right that wrong in his mind here tonight. And bell rings underway, and Corbin went right after Ricochet, and Ricochet comes flying out of the box here in this matchup and sends Corbin flying outside the ring.
Ricochet looking incredible early here. Some fresh ones on his feet and an ass to beat. The flawless Ricochet.
And Ricochet showing off some of his tremendous skill as Corbin looks to regroup early. So, Pat, the question, what is wrong with Happy Corbin?
There's literally not enough time in a day to dive into that. It all begins and ends, though, with his attitude, which is piss poor.
Oh, and the drop kick driving Corbin into the second rope now. Takes out Corbin at the knees.
And that kind of just...
Oh, come off the standing shooting star. Hook of the leg and a kick out.
You ever hear osmosis, Cole?
Yes.
Well, if you have a terrible attitude about life, that'll ooze into everything else. It's the universe telling you to stop sucking, and Corbin hasn't learned that yet.
I don't understand as Corbin sends Ricochet out to the apron, and Ricochet catches it with a shoulder to the midsection. Oh, and a right hand!
Because he has the ability to do those types of things.
Exactly. The man hit it rich in Vegas. He's a multi-millionaire. Corbin has been a former United States champion, a King of the Ring, a Money in the Bank winner, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. So what does he have to be upset about? The guy is a grouch all the time.
Well, he's slapping chests while thousands and thousands of people tell him he sucks. So he can be a little grouchy about that, but they're not lying. He has sucked.
Well, Corbin trying to do anything he can as he delivers shots to the kidney to get off this losing streak he's been on. Corbin, a talented superstar, no doubt.
See, they're saying that thing.
You see the right elbow wrapped. Corbin injured it in a live event last weekend. Happy Corbin injured his funny bone. Oh, and Ricochet with an elbow driving Corbin outside the ring.
So that's not really humorous, but I think everybody's going to love watching.
Baseball slide, Ricochet right into our
You ever wonder why it's called a funny bone?
I don't know.
It really is not that funny in the
second
first
row. Are you
place.
kidding me? And a corkscrew. Oh,
Exactly.
Ricochet is rolling.
We love it. Flow.
And Smart TV, just go to fox13news.com and click on the contest link to enter. Back on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, Ricochet still taking the fight to Happy Corbin in this one-on-one matchup. Ricochet looking to continue the momentum he's already made
tonight
the
also,
last few weeks. Corbin looking to get off his losing
I
streak.
believe, is tonight the finals of the
Ricochet had Corbin
women's
scouted,
tag team
not allowing Corbin
tournament.
to slide back into the ring. You think Corbin's getting predictable?
Let me check.
Ricochet knows it very well. Went for the boot to the face. Corbin able to turn things around. And look at this right here in front of us at our announce table. Corbin, a world's strongest slam to the announce table. And Corbin has reset himself and taken over this match.
Those are the types of things that this big dominatable can do. 6'8", 285. Former Gold Gloves boxer, former champion.
And Ricochet sent flying into the barricade. Corbin as nasty as
It's
they
the
come.
semifinals tonight.
Killer
Oh,
mentality.
semifinals.
And then the finals will be at
Corbin needs more of this.
the
He
pay-per-view.
don't want to do anything he wants in this
I see.
business.
Needs to get back to basics. The former Golden Gloves boxing champion, one of the most talented individuals, one of the most physical individuals in WWE today.
See, even in my match, he had me in the first half. And then he started worrying about what everybody else was thinking because he's so,
He loses focus.
yeah. But I also think he doesn't have any confidence, so he worries about what the crowd's saying instead of handling his business.
Corbin just trying to do whatever he can to get back into the win column. And Corbin now outpowering Ricochet. Oh, face first off the turnbuckle. Cover now. Shoulders are down. Ricochet able to kick it too. And the official now warning Corbin as you take another look. Bang, face first off the turnbuckle. Goes Ricochet. And Corbin now has Ricochet where he wants.
That's
I don't
the
like
offense.
the way that
It's power from Corbin.
Happy Corbin's the one for
Well, the one thing we know
this
about
match.
Ricochet,
I miss the old Corbin
pick up the pace.
when he had long hair. I don't like Happy Corbin.
Low rate to the back of the net, turning
I remember
Ricochet
when we were
inside
gonna
out.
have him here.
Oh, and now right into the ring post, and Ricochet collapsing in a heap outside.
Want to see a
the
picture when he had hair?
Here we go.
ring. Look
Maybe
at
I'll
this.
remember it when I see it.
Boom. Big shot to the
I just
back,
can't.
rubbing forearm. And that's just a little example of the viciousness that Corbin possesses.
We let everybody here in the Little Caesars Arena know that
Well, again, when he's focused, Pat, he's had those moments where he's been able to stay focused. He's as dangerous as anybody. But again,
Here it
he's
is.
focused to the fans, and
Oh, that's right. That was a
he said,
long
I told you. It's like nobody cares what you say. They care about what you do, pal.
and now Ricochet turns it around, almost on cue, Pat. The DDT, Ricochet's got an opportunity.
Ricochet got a chance to get a breath, get himself together, and then electrified.
Yeah, Corbin was going for end of days, and Ricochet able to count it. And Ricochet still been beaten up by Corbin, trying to fight back into this and doing well now.
This is what Ricochet does the best. He's able to take a beating,
And also dish one out.
come back even better.
Oh,
Backflip off the sternum.
hands on his feet, kicked out of the head. Corbin is stunned. And now Ricochet picking up the pace. Shoulder to the midsection. Ricochet gonna springboard off the top rope, leaps up over Corbin. Corbin catches it though. Mistake was made, but turned around. Oh, what a knee. Corbin went for the boot. Ricochet sidestepped again. And now Corbin went for deep six and connected.
That's a long ride down.
Covered by Corbin, hook of the leg. Oh, and Ricochet. Surviving again, and Corbin frustrated, upset.
Ricochet was in full control. And that deep six out of nowhere from bum-ass Corbin.
Ricochet, a former Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, also an NXT North American Champion. Fighting back here against Happy Corbin. Oh, did you hear that? And that just dropped Corbin. Corbin may be out. He's in the drop zone. Does Ricochet have enough left to get up to the top rope? Ricochet going to climb high.
Ricochet looking for.
And rolling out of the way is Corbin. Ricochet able to roll through. Corbin with a boot. And now it's Corbin's turn as he just slings Ricochet to the mat. Coming out with the matchup. And again, Ricochet survives.
That's a new move that Corbin did.
That we have not seen in a long time.
Trying to change up his game to try to change his luck a bit.
Look at this. Boot to the face. And then. What's that, Cole? You 25 years here? What the hell was that move?
Turning the body to the mat.
Okay! And that's what he can do.
Exactly.
He needs to remember that.
But again, Corbin still mouthing off to the WWE fans here in Detroit tonight. And again,
They're in
we're
Detroit,
taking
right?
advantage of that slight distraction.
Motor
Went to
City.
recoil, blocked by Corbin.
Motown.
Oh,
Where
and
Rhino lives.
Super kick.
Right. That's
Corbin
also
stunned again.
where Big
Ricochet
Daddy
with another
Cool
kick right
Diesel,
to the
Big
face. Corbin down to
Sexy
one knee,
coming
and now down in
is
the drop
from
zone again.
Detroit.
Ricochet with another opportunity.
The pinpoint accuracy on those
I should
kicks
say
should be noted.
WWE Hall of
Ricochet heading
Fame.
up to the top rope. Corbin's in trouble.
And they're like almost the middle part of the, like, where RVD is. And Battle Creek.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Rob Van Dam, another WWE Hall of Famer. Also from Michigan. So like John said, Battle Creek, not
Week
Detroit.
after week on the Corbin have become a hot. And I chit chatted with him. He told me
Ricochet with a victory over Corbin as the downward spiral continues for Mr. Corbin.
I seen a bum outside here in Detroit earlier today, and I chit chatted with him. He told me he pooped his pants twice. I said, "Oh, that's a shame, but let me tell you something good. Tonight on SmackDown, there's gonna be a man with this face that you can look at and say, I was once a bum too. This man was living in the same clothes just a year ago. Now he's got faces like this every other week with another disappointing situation. This is a human that could be an American dream story, but instead it's 18, 19, 20 days of misery because he's a terrible human. This brain inside of this head, oh shoot, this, there it is, headed in the circle. The brain inside of that head is a rude one, a terrible one. And if it continues to be a negative part of society, the universe is gonna keep dumping all over this man right here. Oh, gosh, look who it is. Ooh. I heard y'all want the smoke.
Oh, we got that.
Oh, say what's this? I know it. It's something similar about all of us. We're all about that money. Come on, smoke. Where you go?
Hey, sit down. You can't be running back there and joining them during the show.
Yeah, I want the smoke as well. Fine.
Nonetheless, the number one contender for the Undisputed Championship. Coming up next, Drew McIntyre's Journey Home on SmackDown. The Undisputed Championship.
It's Baseball Night in America, Saturday at 6:30 Eastern on Fox.
back on Friday Night SmackDown. You know, Drew McIntyre takes on Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship a week from tomorrow at Clash of the Castle. Let's show you the long and arduous journey for Drew McIntyre, which started over 30 years ago.
It's really cool to be from the UK. A long line of
It's too late. We're broadcasting.
Huh?
Not you, dude.
It is quite a journey for Drew McIntyre, who had to hit rock bottom before he could start his climb back to the WWE. The redemption part of this story still to come here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, you're damn right. 1 week from tomorrow, he has an opportunity to make this dream a reality bigger than he could have ever fathomed. In the first stadium show on his land in 35 years, he's taking on the GOAT for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. I don't know how you write fairy
Hey, when the
tales,
next
but
commercial
Drew
comes on,
McIntyre, that's the happy ending.
I'm gonna finish drinking my milk. Uh-oh.
Wow, what a
What
beautiful
the-
story about
Wait a minute.
redemption. Congratulations, Mr. McIntyre. I mean, who knows? Maybe right now really is your time.
They were coming out, but how did they get into the...
However,
Wait a minute.
take this moment and
I
think
think
about it, feel it, savor it, because in reality,
Karrion Kross is trying to be like the next Undertaker.
I can pump my arm through the back of your head, and all of your achievements will mean absolutely nothing. Tick-tock.
Karrion Kross accompanied by Scarlett. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are the vacant WWE.
Is that Scarlett Bordeaux who was in TNA?
Yes, sir.
We find out right now.
The following contest is a last chance fatal four-way tag team match. Introducing first, Shotzi.
Toxic Attraction, which won last week to get to the semifinals. Remember, Gigi Dolan was injured. So we have a last chance fatal four-way tag team match tonight to determine who goes to the semifinals later on tonight against Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah.
Opportunity to become a champion.
And her tag team partner, Xia Li.
So tag teams who failed to advance in the tournament will get another chance here tonight. The last chance, fatal four-way tag team match. One of these four teams will make it to the semifinals of the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Who will capitalize on their last chance? We find out live next on SmackDown.
All right, back. I'm gonna go drink some milk.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna go drink some milk. Or I might just bring it in.
Insurance.
Okay, well, while
See?
we're on a little bit of a break here, I do have some unfortunate news to share. As you know, back in April, Naomi Judd passed away.
Here, let me put the camera on you.
Okay. Singer Naomi Judd passed away. The autopsy was just now completed, and the official cause of death was ruled suicide. It was found that Naomi, it was found or determined that Naomi died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, of course, Naomi had been dealing with things like dementia, depression, bipolar disorder, all in one. Any of those things by themselves are very tiring and can take a great toll on you. But dealing with all three of those things together, no one can possibly imagine what Naomi or Diana, her real name Diana, could have possibly been going through. I guess it just shows that fame and fortune and wealth don't always add up to happiness, do they? At any rate, at, I believe it was 63 years old, Naomi Judd passed away from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Please, if anybody out there, anybody watching this ever feels like that, please know that there are resources, there are places you can call, people you can go to. No one should ever have to suffer like that. Sometimes a simple thing, something as simple as a hug, something as simple as, hi, how are you, can make somebody's entire day. You have no idea how you could be making someone's whole day by the littlest thing. Just something to think about. I don't want to turn this into a sermon, but just something to think about. At any rate, Naomi Judd has passed, suicide cause of death. And on that note, we will go back. Oh, also, from what John tells me, at some point, Renee Young is supposed to be coming back to the WWE. I don't know exactly when that is. I've not had a confirmed date on that, but as soon as we find out, we'll let you know.
Well, before we go back to SmackDown, here's what it happened 26 minutes ago. It says right here, Renee Young is back with WWE and will be on SmackDown tonight.
Oh, she's returning tonight.
Maybe backstage or maybe something like that, but we got to find out tonight.
Well, I guess we'll find out as the show goes on. At any rate,
back to the Fatal 4-Way Last Chance.
Our condolences to Winona and Ashley and the whole family. And on that note, let's go back to SmackDown from Detroit.
When you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And here comes Natalia and Sonya Deville. And these are the brackets. The winner of this last chance fatal 4-way match will go on to take on Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah in our semifinals match later on tonight. The winner of that goes to Raw Monday to take on Io Sky and Dakota Kai in the finals of the women's Tag Team Championship tournament.
These teams thought their dreams of being champions either again or for the first time were gone. And here we have Detroit, Michigan, Little Caesars Arena, opportunity. This is amazing. Let's go, Cole.
So the rules of the Fatal 4-Way match, first team to get pinfall or submission will advance to the semifinals, no disqualification or countouts. 2 women in the ring at one time. You can tag anybody in. Doesn't have to be your partner. I'm sure why you have to do that, but nonetheless. Oh, and Tamina with a super kick to Natalia. Remember, they used to be tag team champions together. Tamina and Natalia. Oh! Huge drop with a senton. Breaking things up.
So you just, how's it work?
You can tag anybody you want. 2 women in the ring at the same time. First team to gain pinfall submission wins. And then Nikki ASH cross body going right after Xia Li.
This is going to be chaos, huh, Cole?
A golden opportunity. The winners of a semifinal match later on tonight.
Expect to see some Raw teams over here on SmackDown, the issue.
Yeah. Well, it takes to be in the spotlight.
Hey,
Oh, and Nikki whipped into the ropes. Tripped on Xia Li as Xia sent her across the ring.
it's an honor to be in their presence.
Nikki banged off the top rope.
Nikki almost is, oh, Xia Li said, I'm almost a superhero too. Smart to get your teammate in.
Now, Shotzi using her partner cover now on Nikki ASH. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? Oh, and breaking things up there.
Tamina
Is Tamina.
been dominant here early.
Probably the most powerful woman in WWE today. Tagged to her partner, the 24/7 champion, Dana Brooke. But of course, you can't try to win the 24/7 title in this match tonight. Those rules suspended for the duration of this match.
Has it always been a clause?
Oh, look at that! Neckbreaker by Nikki ASH. Hook of the leg on Brooke. Gets her shoulder up before a running knee by Sonya Deville. And a super kick by Tamina.
All hell's breaking loose and Doudrop's on top.
Cross body by Doudrop.
I've never gotten to see some of these ladies live.
And your opportunity tonight,
I think at this point, Dana Brooke is the longest reigning
Championship gold on the line.
Look at the double team.
24/7 champion in history.
Shotzi and Zaya's night down to
I don't know
back
because
to the fray.
hasn't she lost it and went back
Trying to
both times?
I don't know if she caught it clean.
Let me see.
Zaya sent out of the ring as well.
God, he's powerful enough.
Dana Brooke with a clothesline of her own, all fired up here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
Seems like Detroit's with Dana.
She won it 7
What's she
times.
thinking here, Cole?
She won it 7 times.
Have to live a little dangerously.
Big right hand by Nikki.
Nikki ASH taking a peeksy at the title.
Tag. Sonya makes the tag. She's now legal.
Sonya, former official.
Not sure that anyone understands that Sonya is legal now, but nonetheless, Nikki ASH.
This is the big brain of Sonya Ray.
Oh my goodness! A superplex off the top rope out into a pile of superstars, and now Sonya Deville looks to capitalize. Nikki ASH is legal as well. Sonya gets her back in the ring. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and Sonya and Natalya advance.
Your winners, the team of Natalya and Sonya Deville.
So Sonya Deville and Natalya win the last chance fatal 4-way. So later on tonight, they'll get Aaliyah and Raquel Rodriguez.
Look at Dana Brooke with the soup. Sonya rarely on the same page with anybody in this business, but will they be able to climb to the top of the mountain in the tag team division?
Talking of contenders, we have a new #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Here's our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive.
Fight night.
Please welcome Butch, Rich Holland, and Sheamus, the Brawling Brute.
I cannot wait for Clash at the Castle a week from tomorrow. Special start time in the States at 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific. Because Sheamus and Gunther is going to be a barn burner. One of the most physical matchups in WWE history. The Celtic Warrior's here. He's live and he's next. Will and Rollins trying to destroy one another.
Damn, man, my foot itches.
This Monday night, the return of Kurt Angle
that's
after Trish Stratus just came back.
That's right. Well, it was just for that night because they were in Toronto. And I posted about Kurt coming back on Facebook last Monday when it was announced the first time. But my best guess would be that it's just for that night because they're going to be in Pittsburgh. So they reached out to him and he accepted.
Vulnerable SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan puts her title on the line against this dangerous woman, Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. One of the most brutal competitors. Pacific a week from tomorrow. Clash at the Castle exclusively on Peacock.
That kick to the face was downright disrespectful.
And also at Clash at the Castle. Special start time 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific a week from tomorrow. Sheamus, the Celtic
Hey, it's my old buddy Sister
Warrior,
Gilchrist.
the Grand Slam, the one championship that's eluded him in his entire
Hello?
career. The Intercontinental title against the Ring General.
It's my old friend. Hey, what's up, Sister Gilchrist? Are you there? Huh. Can you hear me?
Your old principal keeps in touch?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they weren't supposed to do things like that.
Cardiff, Wales. Next weekend, the Brawling Brutes are going to be starting fights and drinking pints when El Shamey here celebrates becoming your new Intercontinental Champion. And WWE's first ever Ultimate Grand Slam Champion. When I beat the bleeding sauerkraut out of that so-called ring general Gunther, he's not going to know what's going to bleed hit him.
I'm not sure how Europeans are allowed to talk to each other, but Sheamus is disrespectful to Gunther.
Well, Gunther, surrounded by his compatriot, Ludwig Kaiser, marching to the ring.
Is Ireland a part of Europe?
Yes.
They go to the UK. They want to. Mad respect to everybody, but Sheamus took a shot directly at Gunther there. This Intercontinental Champion has struck fear in damn near everybody. I'm not sure the Brawling Brutes know what that feels like.
The Ring General, the longest reigning NXT UK champion ever.
Sheamus and them ain't scared of nothing. Look at Butch.
I don't think Gunther and Ludwig are backing down either, Pat.
Damn right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the matter is highly. Let me hold you right there, mate. I don't have a bleeding clue. Nor does anyone here have a clue what you're saying. So I just, sit down, shut up for just for a second, yeah? But man, see, the truth of it is, my beef is with you lads. You call yourself the Ring General. But the truth of the matter is, you're looking at a real Ring General right here. I have faced the best of the best in this ring, and I have beat every single one of them.
Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and even the King of Kings himself, Triple H, the game. That's right. And nobody in this ring, nobody in this business has had banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after. I said it. Banger. See, the truth of the matter is, Gunther, I see a lot of myself in you. And it's been years since I've seen anybody possess the same physical, brutal qualities that you do. I see it in you, fella, and it reminds me of myself. You see, just like me, you love to go to war in this ring. So there's a lot of similarities there, mate. But you have something that I want. And that's the Intercontinental Championship. And I'll make you a promise. At Clash of the Castle, I will drag that title off your lifeless body and into the belly of the Red Dragon.
Sheamus, you're a man to be respected. I give you that. But you're nothing like me. I am the Intercontinental Champion. And to protect this title, I'm going to teach you what violence really means. In Cardiff, not only am I going to retain this title, but I'm going to chop your chest into bloody bits. I'm going to break your body. I'm going to break your spirit. I'm going to break the man that everybody thinks cannot be broken. Sheamus, the England Eye will break you.
Oh, look at this. Woods went after Ludwig.
Okay.
And Ludwig fighting back. And Gunther and Sheamus have not taken their eyes off one another.
Not to be bothered.
Well, Rich trying to separate things, and he gets sent over the top rope by Ludwig. And as this brawl melee is breaking out around them, the Intercontinental Champion and the #1 contender have not taken their eyes off one another. This is going to be one of the most intense, one of the most physical matchups that you'll ever witness between Sheamus and Gunther. And look at Butch go.
Let the boys fight, says Sheamus and Gunther. Ludwig and Butch throwing haymakers. Sheamus and Gunther staring holes in each other.
Damnedest thing I've ever seen.
It's almost uncomfortable. I've never seen. Oh, here we go. The boys are back. The lads, sorry. And Reach comes back as well.
I, for one, cannot wait for Clash at the Castle. A week from tomorrow in Cardiff for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther and Sheamus.
Natalia, ladies, congratulations. You shot
everyone with your opportunistic victory, and next
Opportunistic? What the hell does that even mean? We had an opportunity and we won? Yes, you could just say that. Do you know who you're talking to? This is Natalia, the GOAT of WWE. Former SmackDown Women's Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champion. Come correct when you talk to us, got it?
Oh, there's a fight
Sonia's
between
one of the hardest hitting women in this
Doudrop
division.
and Nikki
She
ASH.
really is. I mean, we are really starting to find our groove, Megan. which is why Aaliyah and Raquel should be very concerned tonight. Understand something? One small rookie mistake, and we're going to the finals of the women's tag team tournament. And Megan, whatever the hell your name is, no one likes a killjoy, so take a hike.
Jeez.
Run along.
Natalia and Sonya on the same page. The ash kickers in the back obviously arguing, and Bailey's on her way out. A lot going on.
Please welcome Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Bailey!
I can't say I'm shocked that Bailey is here tonight because Dakota and Io, this coming Monday night on Raw in Pittsburgh, right, will be in the finals against one of these two teams. Will it be Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah, or will it be Natalya and Sonya Deville? The semifinals of the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Next, live on Friday Night SmackDown.
The last.
Turkey's got eating chips. The next chips are like Jim, then it's perfume chip.
Went down last.
Time to shine. Get Blitzen on the phone. I gotta get back up there right now.
I gotta go.
Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored tonight by Progressive. Well, later tonight, Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn in a big main event matchup. Will Drew be looking past the honorary Oos Sami and toward the big Oos Roman Reigns in the title match next week? Let's show you what went down last week on Friday Night SmackDown.
Ooh, Sammy, my man. What's up, man? How you doing? All right? Yeah, Montreal was on fire for you, bro. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
If I didn't get hurt, I would have won. I was so close.
Close.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You still lost, though. Anyways, what you doing knocking on this door, man?
well, I thought Roman would probably want to see me after last week. You know, had a little bit of a bonding thing going on. I actually saved him from the Claymore kick with Drew. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw it, but Drew's still walking around here, Boo, so I'm gonna need you to turn that way and kick my... What's up, Boo? Who is that?
Tribal Chief! Hey, Sammy!
What's up, Sammy? What are you doing out there?
Come in.
Yeah, come on.
Just gonna walk in there. Hey, really, wow, this is a nice room.
So,
Yeah,
what's up, Chad? Hey, you know what to do?
yeah. Grab a seat, why not? Oh, man. So, how's everything going?
I'm great.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm okay. You know, I gotta be honest, my jaw's still a little bit sore from last week, if you remember when I...
Last week,
Right.
yeah, you lost.
I did technically lose, that's true. Yeah.
But sometimes bad things happen, man. So we can redeem ourselves.
That's right. That's how I see it too.
You thought I forgot?
Well,
I was alone last week. I needed somebody to help me out, and I appreciate what you did for me last week. And yeah, that's something that that's something that family would do. You know?
something family should do, you know, for sure. And I'm happy to do it. I really am. I
I want you to know you can count on me for anything. Really. Yeah.
Well, that's good because I need another favor.
Name it.
I need Drew occupied. I need him distracted. I need him to take his eye off the ball.
Yeah. Well, look, I got my match with him tonight, and you could not have asked a better person. The master strategist, Sami Zayn. That's what I do.
That's what you do.
I get in people's head. I make myself comfortable in there. I'm throwing down a blanket. I'm having a picnic. I'm doing a little dance. You can't.
So
I'm in his head doing the dance. Yeah, right. He won't know what's what. By the time he gets to Cardiff, we're gonna break him in half. I got this. This is gonna be a piece of cake. In fact, I was thinking, maybe this is something we can all do together, right? Like as a unit, bloodline. Could be a bonding kind of a thing for all of us.
That sounds good, but the thing is, you put the bloodline out there, you put the tribal chief out there. I'm extremely distracted. And tonight's about you.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
You do command respect. That's fine. I can.
You good?
You know what? I appreciate the opportunity. Letting me go out there do this on my own. Yes.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have the opportunity to be the main event.
I don't take that lightly.
You got this.
I got this. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oops. Yeah, good luck.
Oh, not gonna need it. You know what I mean?
Good luck. I do.
All right. That's just the way you talk. Okay. All right. Look at that.
Sami Zayn gets another opportunity to prove his worth to the bloodline when he takes on Drew McIntyre. Just 8 days away from Drew and Roman going at it at Clash at the Castle. Now let's change gears a little bit. Our hero has arrived. Bayley's joined us on commentary.
Oh, thank you. Some respect. Some ding-dong respect around here. Don't forget to mention future women's tag team champions on the side of me right here, Theo and Dakota.
You think a truce would just be like professional?
You want a truce? You would want a truce. I'm scared. The following is a semi-finals match in the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Introducing first, the team of Aliyah and Raquel Rodriguez.
So the reason Bayley's out here along with Dakota and Io is because Monday night on Raw, Dakota and Io will take on the winner of this semifinals matchup to crown the brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
You know, I kind of like the fact we never really hear from Dakota and Io because they're so focused on winning that. Let Bayley, the best mouth with a mic right now on SmackDown, do all the talking.
You know what? Corey Graves.
He just said, let me do all the talking. I'm just kidding. Do your job. Go ahead.
Corey Graves.
Ding dong!
I miss you, Pat.
Oh.
And their opponents, the team of Natalia and Sonya Deville.
All right, Bayley, on Corey Graves' After the Bell podcast, you said that your team has reinvigorated the women's division. Why do you say that when you've got women like Aliyah and Raquel Rodriguez and Sonya and Natalia here?
You have tons of women here. You have tons of talented women in this division, but they're not Io and Dakota. They're damaged goods. I had to bring them from all around the world, from Japan, from New Zealand, from NXT, and I brought them to the big show so that the whole world can see what they're capable of. And you're going to see it at the end of this tournament. Doesn't matter who wins tonight, because they are the future women's tag team champions. And I know a thing or two about that, don't I, Michael?
So you two-time, which of these teams would you rather have your team face on Monday?
I don't care. I don't care who it is, and neither do they. They called me up and said, let's go to SmackDown. And I said, let's go, chicas.
Said it right. That was amazing. Bayley, everything you're saying is making a lot of sense.
Thank you. I don't know why Cole's giving me a bunch of crap, because this is genius.
The internet said this should have been happening for a lot of months.
Natalia starting things off with Aliyah. Pat McAfee acting like he does on the show every day and just kissing the rear end of the guest. Nonetheless, Aliyah in control of Natalia and Sonya, of course, won the last chance fatal four-way earlier tonight to advance to the semifinal matchup. You had some strong things to say about Sonya when we talked last week, Bayley, back in before the show began, about her reign as a official here at WWE.
I mean, she had an opportunity to make the show better, and I think she kind of just abused her powers a little bit.
Cover it.
Yes, a lot.
And a kick
I
out.
mean, I would have done a much better job, but
Well, you know, if
not
you're
in
going
that
to be an announcer, you should probably lay out when they are going into the possible finish like that.
I'm not an announcer. I'm not an announcer, okay?
And the powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez off the shoulder tackle, and DeVille breaking things up. Raquel Rodriguez.
Watch out, Michael!
Yeah, toss it, son,
Oh,
out of the ring.
thank you. I knew you cared about me.
I don't. I just wanted to see you scared.
And now Aaliyah off the apron, and Meteora taking down DeVille. And Natalia now.
Italian Sonya said one look in the study.
Michinoku driver.
All right, you ladies, don't worry about that.
Who's going to the finals?
Well, I'm not 100% sold yet. Okay, have you?
Tag team.
Interesting. What's up, Jeff?
These guys are relentless.
Back on Friday Night SmackDown, this is a semifinal match to determine who faces Dakota and Io Monday Night on Raw for the vacant tag team titles. Bailey here with us at ringside,
And
and Dakota and Io.
thank you. That's why we're here, Michael. That's what it's all about.
Trying not to be redundant.
Yeah, okay, well, you know why we're here. We're watching this tag match right now. We're looking at the tag team title
And you're looking at the most powerful woman perhaps in WWE today, Raquel Rodriguez. And look at the power of Raquel. And Dakota and Io may have to face that on Monday. Cover now to advance in a kick out.
Oh,
So, Bailey, you had your first televised match back in a long time since your injury.
Yeah, I did.
You actually defeated Aaliyah this past Monday on Raw. Follow-away slam.
Yeah, yes, I did. But once again, it's not about me right now, Michael Cole.
It's when?
It's about Dakota and Io and these women's tag team
And
championships.
Natalia bounced off the ring post, and Sonya Deville looking to take advantage and does, and Raquel face first.
But I mean, if Aaliyah's anything like Raquel, Raquel's anything like Aaliyah, they might lose too.
Speaking of Aaliyah, she has not made her way back into this matchup after the Michinoku driver by Natalia before the commercial break. Not up on the apron, so Raquel really finds herself in a 2-on-1 situation here.
This Sunday, A&E Biography presents Rey Mysterio.
And Sonya bounced off the turnbuckle again, and there's Aaliyah
Following
trying to crawl
that,
back
on
to
the
her
Streets
corner
of
and trying to fight
Rivals,
back into this matchup.
the feud between Rey
Sonya and
Mysterio
Natalia
and Eddie
love
Guerrero,
this is what they do. Take
covered
advantage
both
of the opportunity.
WCW
They said they needed
and
one lucky
reignited
mistake
in
and it'd be over.
WWE.
Bailey, meanwhile, you
After
she
the
was disgusted at the state
WCW buyout.
women's division here in
And then
WWE.
Wade joins
Covered out
Booker,
by Sonya to
Jackie,
advance in a kick out.
and Pete for
Hey, Janda.
I have been
What's
disgusted.
up?
I mean, have you been watching it?
Yeah,
Have you
Watching
been
us on Michael Paul here.
How good have you been? Seriously.
Yep.
Has there been anything?
I had a good time at the
that's stuck out
dance
to you?
tonight.
Anybody that's this is boring you
Yeah.
now? I'm pretty sure you text me like once a month wondering when I'm coming back. Ding dong, you're welcome.
Me-
Ding dong. And
me,
I'm
just me, Michael, and Tyler, and
We're even on
Dusty.
SmackDown.
Oh, well, we are lucky.
Yeah.
You can go to Stand Raw as long as you want.
You'll be in
Nah.
in Pittsburgh, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the
it's-
finals.
It's going to be
Oh, look at the power now of Rodriguez.
They
Dropping
did,
Natalia
but
now. Slaying Sonya
they had to stay
and
here because there is no way all of them can like go with us because some of them have
no one to tag.
parents to
Raquel
call.
understands she's gonna have to do this alone.
Aaliyah must still be hurting from Monday.
I'm gonna go watch my handsome dad and
It
Michael.
was a little sore.
Okay.
hot from Bailey.
Oh, that's perfect.
Nah, you don't have to talk back and say
This Monday.
Okay.
I mean, Natalia and Sonya did wrestle earlier tonight, so I can understand why this is happening, but I am impressed.
Oh, and look at that!
How could you not be Bailey?
Corkscrew, drop elbow from the second rope, and a kick out by DeVille. At 2.
We just make the same sound. I think we made the same sound. God, we're a good team.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty impressive. And that's impressive as well.
Wow, wow.
And Natalia taking it out. Raquel
Here we go.
stepping through, looking for the sharpshooter perhaps. Rodriguez. My goodness, Natalia. Thank you, you saved me again. Oh, and a running knee by DeVille. Sonya now for the
Sonya and Natalia on the same page. Great tag team wrestling.
And watch the funny knee by DeVille. 1, 2. And a near fall for Sonya Deville. Raquel back to her feet, though. Trying to fire back up. Deville. Standing switch by Rodriguez. And now, look at. Oh, the Tejada bomb. Ding dong. Raquel and Aaliyah are headed to round the finals.
Oh, there's Aaliyah.
Wow.
Very convenient.
So Dakota
I'm gonna send it to you from my YouTube videos.
Raquel and Aaliyah, Monday night on Raw. Thanks for joining us. See you later, Bailey. Good luck. Get ready for Monday night.
Good luck, Bailey. Good luck, EL. Good luck, Dakota.
SmackDown may be bringing the gold home Monday night in Pittsburgh. A lot of pressure on Dakota and EL.
Here,
Monday night.
Facebook.
All eyes on the top. Bailey said she's going to change the division. Dakota and EL need a win for that to happen. The finals Monday night live on Raw.
Well, I'm probably gonna finish watching WWE, and if I'm still up, I'll probably call you back, alright? Alright, if not, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright, bye-bye.
I can see the muscles through the. Actually, you done fix that butt right there. That's what I'm talking about. This way. What am I paying you for, man? You're missing all the good stuff. Get in there. Gentlemen, you are killing it right now. This is killing my photo shoot right now. Somebody's got to fix this.
Wait. I have an idea.
And what could that idea be? Nonetheless,
There you go.
next on Friday Night SmackDown after being
The New Day returns
hands of the Viking Raiders. Kofi and Xavier Woods the
next.
return live next.
I like the altitude of that bus.
More than chocolate and peanut butter. It's got chewy nip. You really want to take your chances on a partner like this?
Guys, don't let this awful music ruin the shoot. It's finding amazing. Block this noise out. It is awful. I can't. Let's just keep going. Get all of it. Stop. What is this? We heard you guys have a problem. We have a solution. Oh no. What do you think?
Hey, partner, you need a bus. Nonetheless, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
If it's like
Please welcome Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day!
They look a bit worse for wear, Pat.
if it's like Hit Rose Bus, I'm in, but I'm so pumped the New Day is still here after a funeral last week.
But they weren't really in the funeral.
Okay, I'm learning.
Symbolic.
Learning that.
Dude, why is Xavier in a wheelchair?
Maybe he got injured or something.
Thank you. You're welcome. Now I know normally we're out here clapping, dancing, we're happy. So this is kind of difficult for us. As you guys know, we've been making fun of the Viking Raiders. We made fun of how new and vicious they are. We made fun of their intelligence, but in reality, we really underestimated them.
Yeah, hey, there's no way to really sugarcoat it. Over the past few weeks, we've been getting our asses kicked by these Viking Raiders. And, I had a 300-pound man go air Viking and crack my ribs a couple weeks ago.
So we have to face a harsh reality. Last week, we saw the Viking funeral. We saw them burning boxes of Bootios.
Sons of bitches.
We saw them burning New Day shirts. We saw them burning unicorn horns. We saw them burning our legacy. And you could see it was done, but maybe New Day is just that.
Hey, we appreciate that. We've gotten the chance to do a lot of great things as
I'm actually, I didn't know what they were.
I unsubscribed to you, Megan.
But Xavier apparently can. Because here come the vicious Viking Raiders.
This is pathetic. We gave you a proper send-off, a warrior's right. And instead of leaving with honor, you're out here sniveling.
You guys, you can't give us just a few minutes to talk to everybody to say what we need to say?
Just a few seconds.
Just a few minutes.
Oh.
Stop. One thing a Viking despises more than anything in the world is weakness. And it makes us sick to see you in our ring groveling like a wounded animal. And sometimes the best thing to do for a wounded animal is to put them down.
I'll call you when I'm
And
ready.
the Viking Raiders now marching to the ring, and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are vulnerable here.
I mean, he's actually in a wheelchair. Put him down, he's already done.
And you were supposed to call me when I'm home.
Oh, wait a minute.
Dude, I think Xavier Woods is faking the whole injury. Look.
Marching to the ring, and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are vulnerable here.
I mean, he's actually in a wheelchair. Put him down, he's already done.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is so Big Daddy cool. Oh. Tango Kingston's back.
And Xavier Woods is healed. And the New Day unloading on the Viking Raiders with kendo sticks. The New Day set the trap, and the Viking Raiders step right into it.
You say weak and wounded animals. Looks like the New Day's better than ever.
The New Day telling the Viking Raiders we are far, far from done. This fight is far, far from over.
They set that trap the Viking Raiders well for.
And still to come tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, our main event. Sami Zayn says, I got this. It's a piece of cake. Well, we'll see. He takes on McIntyre tonight. So we're adding a... I want to go on record back saying I did not write this, but the show is so nice, he's doing it twice. The Undertaker One Dead Man show is officially sold out, so we're adding a second matinee showing a week from today, Friday, September 2nd at the New Theatre, Cardiff, Wales, at 2:30 p.m. Local tickets are available at www.newtheatrecardiff.co.uk.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh, no, they did not.
What are you fools doing?
Hey, if it's beef, you can have this in the ring next week.
Oh, and by the way, this ain't even our bus.
Oh, no. What's wrong with this?
See,
It's the Profits Bus.
that's why it was so lit.
Hey, Roman don't talk like that about everybody. Big deal.
Really?
Big opportunity. Just remember when you wear that shirt, level up. You blew it last week, so don't blow it again, Sammy.
I mean, what are you doing? Why are you coming at me with this negativity? I'm about to go out there. You know, this negativity is, it's exactly what I was talking to Roman about last week.
Yeah, you're right. Last week you was talking about how my back. Don't ever disrespect me to my family like that, all right? You understand me? Hey, handle your business. Handle your business, Sammy.
Some really tough coaching about life in the bloodline from Jey Uso to Sammy, but it's real. He's got an opportunity not a lot of people get.
And coming up in a matter of moments, Sami Zayn in our main event against the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, who a week from tomorrow takes on Roman Reigns in the championship clash at the Castle. Earlier tonight, we told you the first part of the Drew McIntyre story, how he fell all the way down to the bottom, rock bottom, tragedy struck. But now time for Drew McIntyre's redemption.
My dream was falling apart, and eventually, I got fired. I came straight to America clueless. I was so immature. I was such a boy. I was going to finally achieve my potential, and one day I would return to WWE, man.
The prodigal son has returned.
Took the time I was outside of the company to really find myself and find my confidence to know what's right for Drew McIntyre. And for the first time in my life, I can step up and be this leader they believe I can be.
When the chips are down, Drew McIntyre steps up and pushes forward. McIntyre is WWE champion! The first British WWE champion in history.
My life and career has
destiny finally be fulfilled. Only near 2-year championship reign of Roman Reigns continue. It is a special start time of 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific, here in the States. Clash at the Castle, streaming live on Peacock.
That place is going to go bananas for this one.
When Roman was on earlier, Paul wasn't there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing
Okay.
first, from the United Scotland, weighing in at 200.
I am almost done watching SmackDown. Yep. So now it's Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. You know what's to find out who's going to win between those two?
No, you think I write this?
I wish you did.
I don't write this show.
I wish that my housemate would write something for WWE channel.
I think all you do is kick ass to get your
Hi. How you doing? Oh, all right. Yeah, we went to a dance tonight. It was okay.
At least we didn't get bored at the house from absolutely nothing.
I can get in people's heads, and this is a quote. I got this. It's a piece of cake. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out. Zayn McIntyre Clash live next.
So,
Friday Night SmackDown.
Melissa was being a crybaby on the bus this morning.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she was.
Wow. Well, I'm just going to make this quick. I'm just
I think
finished.
she cries because she gets up in the morning.
I'm going to make this call short and sweet. I'm finishing watching SmackDown, then I'm going to call somebody, then I might go to bed.
What the fuck was that? Hold on.
All right, see you on Monday. All right, bye-bye.
Patient number 9 is WWE Hall of Famer
Ozzy Osbourne.
studio album, which releases everywhere September 9th. Ozzy's 30-foot Patient number 9 inflatable has been touring the country in a custom Ozzy ambulance. It started in LA. Tonight, it's in Detroit for Friday Night SmackDown. The new album out September 9th.
And tomorrow on Fox, the Big Ten goes to Ireland, where Ramir Johnson leads the Huskers against the Wildcats. It's the Aer Lingus College Football Classic. Tomorrow at noon Eastern on Fox. Slingshot to the boys.
And next Saturday, we're heading to Europe. We're Clash at the Castle a week from tomorrow. But before we get there, we have one final Friday Night SmackDown here on Fox, and the card is stacked because we celebrate the 2-year championship reign of Roman Reigns.
A memorable title run deserves a hell of a celebration. We get that next week on Fox with the ghost of Roman Reigns.
Ronda Rousey's final judgment. Last week, Ronda was arrested. Where does she stand in WWE? We find out next week. Also next week, the in-ring debut, Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross has been saying a lot of things about why you punish me. Next week, it's time for him to go to battle.
Also, the Maximum Male Models in their first televised match against Hit Row.
Oh, you sounded good there. And if you don't know, now you know. Hit Row versus Maximum Male Models in their first in-ring action.
And how crazy is this going to be? Butch and Ludwig, one-on-one. Ludwig, sorry.
Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser obviously representing Gunther and Butch, the friend and brawling brute castmate of Sheamus. Not the nickname Butch because he's a butcher of bones.
And breaking news now. A Viking rules match. That means there are no rules. Falls count anywhere. New Day and the Viking Raiders live here next week on Fox.
Nobody's allowed to shower before that match.
The intense Drew McIntyre waiting for Sami Zayn in our main event.
The Viking rules, and that's a Scottish warrior.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
As Sami Zayn gets set for this matchup, you know it is a Thanksgiving week tradition. Normally it comes before Thanksgiving. This year it comes the Saturday after Thanksgiving. What a weekend in Boston. Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head at Survivor Series. Tickets are now available.
They're shipping up from Boston. Yeah, that'll be amazing. Speaking of amazing, Sami Zayn's reception in Montreal last week, off the charts.
Yeah, we're not Montreal tonight, Matt. We're in Detroit.
And I believe Detroit is a Drew town, just like every other town.
Sami Zayn's the best. Obviously, he's been having some issues with Jey Uso, well documented over the past couple of weeks. Well, the Usos, who are twins, celebrated a birthday this week. Sami Zayn sent out a tweet saying happy birthday to Jimmy. Failed to mention Jey.
That's on her.
WWE fans got all over Sami Zayn about that. Then Sami said, hey, wait a minute. I wanted to wish Jey Uso a happy birthday on his own terms. He's his own man just because he's a twin.
Sammy's
typical Sami talking his way out.
Yeah, and he's
Not
always
much.
gonna say Jay is the problem when he probably is. Oh, listen, now he's playing a little cat and mouse with the Scottish Warrior.
How about the video tweet that Sami sent out earlier today, Pat, when he said that Drew McIntyre needs a reality check, and that Sami Zayn is going to wound him mentally and physically here tonight.
If he wants to stay in the good graces of Roman, which it is.
Oh, what a right hand!
I mean, just knocking him down with one stiff right to the jaw.
Well, Drew and Sami have had quite the history. And Sami bounced off the top turnbuckle. I will tell you one thing: a win by Zayn tonight, or at least wearing Drew McIntyre down. Maybe they would take the honorary off the Uso title for Sami Zayn. What do you think?
I'm not sure that's how it works, but maybe. Oh, big chop from Drew McIntyre.
I just thought
Sammy's looking at this the
something.
right way. He's main eventing tonight.
Yeah.
The fact that they're having
Impress the tribal
a
chief.
2-year championship celebration with Roman on Friday.
Yes.
You know what that means? That means he's going to lose it Saturday.
Ah, shit.
That means he's losing. They're pretty much telling you we're celebrating now because we're taking it from him tomorrow.
Sammy certainly accomplished
You
in the
mean
ring.
Saturday?
Now the self-proclaimed
No,
master
I mean
strategist.
next Friday
Didn't work out. Bad strategy there.
when they
Sami,
have this
it backfired. Stays
celebration.
first off the announce table.
They're saying we're having this celebration tonight
First into the
because we're
apron.
taking it from him tomorrow.
You know, we're in Detroit, humming the
Oh,
lines.
I gotcha.
The head coach is like, tell you what, man. Drew McIntyre can play for him. He's incredible at what he does. He's so big, so athletic, so nimble, so tough, and he's going to have to be all of those things to beat Sami here tonight and sharpen that sword 8 days away from his biggest match of his life.
Here's Sami Zayn, a bulldog-like mentality unloading on Drew McIntyre. McIntyre driving Sami into the apron moments ago reminded me of Sami's buddy, Kevin Owens. What's Kevin does with those apron power bombs.
Still buddies?
Well, Kevin thinks so. Sami, at least around the bloodline, says they really have no affiliation. And Sami now, driven into the corner, Drew McIntyre unloading, and here comes McIntyre.
Sami couldn't stay focused when he was having a little bit of success, and Drew McIntyre bounced back in this thing in an instant.
McIntyre, former two-time WWE champion with the Tilt-the-World backbreaker.
You ask if Drew might be distracted and overlooking Sami. I don't think so.
Tonight marks the 726th day that Roman Reigns has been champion here.
726 days.
On the top of the heap, he'll celebrate his 2-year anniversary next Friday, but will that end the celebration when McIntyre and Roman Reigns meet the next night at Clash of the Castle?
730 days is 2 years for those keeping track at home. 731 on the leap year. Nonetheless, a champion for a damn long time and a great one.
Wow,
Sami Zayn, the shrewd competitor,
726
raking
days,
as
Mom.
McIntyre.
By then,
Mr. Jason Ayers, it was blocked by McIntyre's massive body and didn't see it. Sunset powerbomb by Sami Zayn. Can Sami pull up an upset, or can Drew climb back into this?
I assumed dust always stayed put. Turns out it can be on the move. We were breathing that.
Back down on Fox, we're into
Plus, WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle returns to Raw, live from Pittsburgh, this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
But this is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. We're in Detroit tonight. McIntyre, Sami Zayn. McIntyre
That's how long he holds the title for 726 days. And this Monday, Kurt Angle is returning to Monday
He's
Night
trying
Raw.
to impress Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre's trying to sharpen the sword.
And McIntyre set for a ride by Sami Zayn. Tornado DDT kick out by McIntyre. Again, Roman telling Sami earlier he wants Drew occupied as you take another look. Watch him distracted. Watch him take his eye off the ball. And Sami Zayn, the master strategist, said, I can get in people's head. I can wear him down physically. And he's doing just that.
He said he was going to do his dance. He's doing tornado DDTs instead. Becoming an epic match quickly here between these two.
Sami Zayn clubbing blows to the back of the net now. Lifting McIntyre, maybe going for the blue thunder bomb. They ran into a glassed out kiss. And McIntyre creates space. Drew McIntyre now with an opportunity to try to climb back into this. One thing about Drew is his resilience, his never say die attitude. Tremendous in-ring stamina. Oh! Drew McIntyre with the clothesline, and again with Sami Zayn and McIntyre trying to pick it up now.
His stamina, his strength, everything.
What a throw by McIntyre.
His story. It all lines up and it all comes to a full circle.
Another belly-to-belly throw, sending Zayn across the ring. And McIntyre showing what he's all about. Neck breaker, kip up, vintage McIntyre.
Practice session for Drew.
And now he's got Sami right where he wants him. Sami knows what this feels like. He took the bullet from Roman Reigns with the Claymore last week. And look who's here. The Bloodline Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jey Uso. And Sami Zayn from behind. Zayn now into a blue thunder bomb. Cover on McIntyre for the win. McIntyre kicks it too.
Jey and Jimmy coming to Sami's rescue.
Sami Zayn
Sorry, I was
suggested
getting right on the bus.
earlier that maybe they could do things together tonight. A little bit of bonding.
When I said gotcha, I was trying to
Sami, tonight's about
get
you,
tired.
but obviously the Usos came down to make sure Sami put McIntyre away. Didn't quite work out that way.
In the home of the Malice at the Palace, we almost saw a whammy for Sami. Only word I could think of that rhymed with Sami, but it feels like...
Oh, what a chop! Now Jimmy Uso and Jey on the other side, blindsided by McIntyre. Roll up on Sami. They're going to steal one here on Drew. Get has to kick it too. And McIntyre. Claymore! Welcome to Claymore Country, Sami Zayn. Roman Reigns, that could be your fate a week from tomorrow. Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre. Oh, look who's here. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion, picking a spot. McIntyre blown down, wounded, and Roman Reigns now on the attack.
Roman said he couldn't be out here for the match for Sami and beat too distracted.
So he came out after the match immediately, and now talking trash and looking to beat McIntyre down. Now Roman sent into the post, shoulder first, and the Usos, Molly McIntyre, 2-on-1. The Usos are always there to have Roman Reigns back, but McIntyre says not tonight, fighting back against Jimmy and Jey.
Jimmy and Jey Uso, a valuable part of this reign.
Spear! Again, Roman takes advantage of the distraction by his twin cousins. And now steel chairs. And the Usos again doing the dirty work for the champion. As an irate Roman Reigns screams at the Usos, directing traffic, wearing down McIntyre.
And he sleeps from now. Drew McIntyre will have the biggest night of his life or the biggest letdown of his life.
If he even gets to Cardiff. The Usos, Jimmy McIntyre over the table. Jimmy and Jey, ferocious, a pack of animals. Beating the hell out of McIntyre. Trying to make sure McIntyre doesn't make it to Cardiff. Roman Reigns staring down as the Usos again do the dirty work. Driving McIntyre into the barricade. A hellacious assault by the Bloodline. Jeez. Hey, if you're McIntyre, Pat, how the hell do you exist under these conditions? It's 4-on-1. And a Helluva Kick by Zayn. This is ridiculous. How do you beat these odds? You can't. McIntyre's cut up, he's beat up, steel steps in hand, right into McIntyre. Another shot with the steel. Roman Reigns did exactly what he was doing. He had a plan, he sent Zayn into battle, he had the Usos attack. And now his opponent, the #1 contender, a week from tomorrow, Drew McIntyre, is left a mess. This lifeless Scottish warrior. McIntyre's body beat, battered, bruised. Now he lay it. Of the tribal chief. Yeah, the Bloodline offering a sacrifice.
Understand me! Understand me! The top of the mountain is mine! And you will never have it until I'm done with it. You understand me?
Now Roman Reigns with a guillotine. Pat, as a crew, you cannot beat the Bloodline. Hence Roman Reigns, near 2-year reign as champion.
The greatest statue in the history of wrestling.
You have no argument here. Oh! Roman Reigns has been a dominant champion. Much of his success is thanks to his cousins, who flank him. Sami Zayn has become an important part of the Bloodline as well.
Thank you.
Will this be the scene a week from tomorrow? Will Drew McIntyre be destroyed in his homeland?
As long as I'm home, it's mine. This whole industry, this whole business runs off of me. Take it from me, please. I want somebody to take it from me now.
Did Sami Zayn just join the Bloodline or something?
It is now. Let's see.
Well, if you heard Roman at the end there, he said, this entire industry runs off me. And it's starting to look like that's the case. The way they're pushing Roman's merchandise and the fact that they've had him reign for 2 years. But
Human sources.
But at the same time, they could be giving away the finish for next Saturday by having that celebration Friday. That could mean that it's Drew's time on Saturday. So they could pretty much be giving away the main event. With that said, before we go, like I always do, to my girls, as I refer to them always and forever as my girls, to Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, and Caitlin. I love you all. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. You've brought nothing but sunshine to it each and every day. You brighten my world each and every day, and I love every single one of you. We will see each other tomorrow. Mwah. I love you. Sleep well. And with that being said, for John Batcher, my name is Michael Paul. We'll see you for Raw this Monday. No, let me take that back. We'll see you possibly Sunday night for A&E Biography with Rey Mysterio, Rivals with Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, and then Rey Mysterio on Smack Talk with Booker T, Pete Rosenberg, and Jackie Redmond. We'll see you Sunday.
And he's right about Monday Night Raw too with Kurt Angle, by the way.
That's right. Kurt Angle returns in his hometown of Pittsburgh this Monday night. That being said, we'll see you Sunday. Good night.
That was good. I'm taking the computer with me tomorrow.
Nice.
You're
Waiting.
You have a good night, bro.
Wait, you're doing what?
I'm probably gonna do my own broadcast by myself.
Oh, I thought you were taking the computer somewhere tomorrow.
No, I'm taking my computer. I can do my own broadcast by myself, I said. Good night, Michael. You said to call me. I'm waiting for you to call. You said to call me. I'm waiting for you to call. You said to give you a call. Wait. You said on my message on my YouTube, call me. I'm waiting. You said on my message on my YouTube, call me. I'm waiting. Oh shit, what was in my controller? Megan, I'm going to get you because you unsubscribed to my channel. So guess what? I'm doing the same thing to you.
So guess what? I'm doing the same thing to you. So guess what? I'm doing the same thing to you.
And you said to call me. I'm waiting for your call. You better acknowledge me. You said to call me. I'm waiting for your call. You better acknowledge me. I'm going to do the same thing. Like you're doing to Izzy. I'm going to be hanging out with Mackenzie. As my friend. For life. Are you going to call? Or I'm going to delete you. The time has come. I want to talk to you. You said to call me. I'm waiting for your call.
I'm home now, please call me or tomorrow. Brittany love Izzy too much. I don't understand why you said that I'm hanging out with my friends Mackenzie. Daphne and I are crazy dancing. I'm sorry. I'd call Megan. John Batches. That's right. What up, you guys? It's me. It's your boy. And me. And your boy. And your boy. And your boy. That's right. And we're here. Oh, by the way, look at Miss Carol. And ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jeffrey the Twerk Man Holders. Charlie, watch out. Charlie, there you go. Twerk, Jeffrey. Wait, don't do that. Wait, don't do it. Do it or don't. I don't care. Right here, this is the T-Rex Masquerade Ball. So thank you for joining us. This is a fun broadcast. We're about...
This is what you say, Megan. I'm waiting. You got until whenever, or I'm heading off. And no, I'm not even mad. I want to talk to you. Good night, everybody.